Yo, what's the deal, fam? Welcome to the Easy Experience. I hope you all are doing well out there. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's get straight to it, all right? Today, I want to have a discussion, some discourse. And the question and the focus is, what does the Grammys mean to you? What does it mean to you? Right, obviously, Grammys happened last night, and we're going to use Nas as a case study, right, or as an example. Um, as you know, he lost Best Rap Album to Tyler, the Creator, last night. Shout out to Tyler. Congratulations. Very creative dude. Can't knock him, right? But Nas lost Best Rap Album last night. So my question is, what does the Grammys mean to you? Because some people are all over the place, right? And when you really think about it, a Grammy, what does it mean? Does it increase the quality of that particular artist's release of the year? So if you get a Grammy, does it make it sound better? Does it make the experience better for the listener or the viewer? So what does the Grammys mean to you? From my perspective, I just believe it's an award. Like it's something that it is not even a standard. It's an accomplishment, right? But at the end of the day, I feel as though there's a lot of people who waver. They go back and forth. And if their artist wins, they've met a criteria. And if they lose, they're kind of like solos and they state, we don't need the Grammys. That don't even matter. So the question again, what does the Grammys mean to you? Because I don't think it increases the quality of the music, not that particular release. If something came out in July and they win a Grammy in April, did that content change? So the release is still the release, right? KD2 is still fire, right? All right, so let's move on to the next question or sub question. Now that KD2 has lost Best Rap Album, based on some people's criteria, the Grammys mean everything, right? Is KD1 now better than KD2 definitively? Because I remember there was a lot of people who didn't like KD1, and once they won the Grammy, it kind of like solidified it and it meant something to them. So now that KD2, which is probably more a cohesive album and better, it's more well rounded. It's more of it's a quality album, yes. When compared to KD1, in my opinion, KD2 is better. But I'm asking you, being that KD2 lost Best Rap Album Grammy and KD1 won it, do you consider KD1 better at this moment? So it goes back to the question: what does the Grammys mean to you, and does a Grammy increase the quality of that release? Because people are all over the place. They're so emotional about these things. I'm trying to figure out, why does it matter so much? Why does it matter? It's an award show. Like, everything doesn't have to be a scam, or in a sense, or it's tainted, or uh, it was rigged. Like, people just relax a little bit. Also, from my perspective, a Grammy, yeah, your sales increase and your profile may jump a bit, but what other effects does it have? There's been many people who won Grammys, especially in the rap category, and does that equate to longevity? So you have to start asking ourselves these questions, because being so emotional about things and not really digging deep and figuring out why it bothers you, or if it bothers you at all, or why the goalpost is consistently moved. These are questions that need to be asked. So what does the Grammys mean to you? And it's not a shot at anyone. Like it's like it's something you have to ask yourself these questions. What does it mean to you? What does it mean to you? All right. Also, like, let's look at the best rap category or the best rap song category. And I know Nas was nominated for Bath Salts with DMX and Jay-Z. And you had like maybe who else was Sweetie, I think I'm saying her name right. Best Friend, J. Cole, My Life, Kanye, Gel. Right. The question is, what does the Grammys mean to you? Because from my perspective, the only song on that list is probably J. Cole, My Life, that I've actually probably listened to more than 15 times. So what's the criteria for being nominated in the first place? Bath Salts by DMX is a dope, pretty good song, but why was it nominated? Was it because of the names, or was it because of the quality of the songs? All right. Because you can play devil's advocate and state that Nas won Best Rap Album for KD won because he was a bigger name than everyone else in that category. And sometimes you can split the vote as well. Because if you go back to when the Roots won their Grammy, that nomination or the field was so stacked to where the votes were so scattered to where they etched and they got the win. Not to say they didn't deserve it. What I'm saying is that a lot of people get so up in arms about things that you have no control over that you feel as though the whole process is rigged, or it takes you to a point to where you're more emotional than the individual who was nominated. That man was on the stage last night doing a medley of all the hits that we love. Now, some people who aren't purists were introduced to some of those joints that you've spoken about every single day of your life, pretty much, or that's been played in your car, or you clean up your house to. People have introduced to the music that you love. Like, that should be the win right there. But he didn't win Best Rap Album. And some people just seem to be so up in arms. And I'm one of the biggest Nas fans you'll ever come across. But what does the Grammys mean to you? And once again, does it increase the quality of that release? Are your ears perked up differently now that someone won a Grammy and that the album is better because someone said and the winner is? Or is that quality, is it just as bad or just as good as it was when it was initially released? Is KD1 definitively better than KD2 now because KD1 has a Grammy? Could you really say that? Sales increase, but what other effects does it have? So what does the Grammys mean to you? That's the question. And can you tell me who's won the last best rap album, the last 5 best rap album Grammys? And did you agree with them? And we can do the same thing for best rap song. Everyone has a different ear. Their criteria is different from the average fan probably. You know what I'm saying? Like we like the B-sides. Most of us like the B-sides. Some of us like underground hip hop. Some of us like lyricists. Some of us can't stand commercial music. And not to say anyone or any particular area is wrong or not true hip hop heads, but at the same time, what does the Grammys mean to you? What does it mean? That's all I want to know, man. I should have went live with this, but that was something that's coming to my mind all this morning. Like, what does the Grammys mean to people out there? Because when you answer these questions, that question or the sub questions about the quality or is KD1 better, we're using Nas as a case study. And the sales increase, but the nominations, the songs that are particularly nominated, a lot of it has to do with names because Bath Salts, although DMX is no longer here with us, and God bless his soul, was there not a better song this year than that? Or Kanye and Jay-Z Jail? That's safe. It's easy to choose those because of the names. It's easy, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you or I actually listen to those songs more than 10 times. So I'm going to get up out of here. Not for the babbling, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody out there support for the Ease experience. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. But in the comment section, let me know, what does the Grammys mean to you? Does it increase the quality of the release? Is KD1 definitively better than KD2 because it has a Grammy? What does the Grammys mean to you? And as always, here at the Ease Experience, gotta let you know, go get yours.